Is she also having the thing done to her? The cyber thingy?
Doctor?
No,
Dr.
but she is under
Chalmers.
the influence.
Okay.
I think she's waking up.
Under the influence. So what you're saying about the Forerunners and humanity was like told to stay back and like,
So humanity explodes
had
into
us
the
worried there,
in the
Shep.
distant past.
right?
So explodes
you
into the future, and like we go into space very violently, like we always do when we start fighting. So the Forerunners are now fighting the Flood, and then we show up, and they're like, "Fuck, we got to fight both of them at the same time." So they fire the halos, and they kind of let everyone go back to where they were, except for humanity. They're like, "You guys,
Like the morning after
cavemen,
shore leave.
Fuck off,
How long was
you
I out?
dicks! We were in the middle of a war.
and you guys
About
came up
15
here
hours.
like
Something happened down
swinging
there.
everything and like
Right.
swinging on us."
It's
So I
my
was like,
fault.
"Oh,
I
is
must have
it?"
triggered
Or
some
like the
kind of
Protheans,
security
like,
field when I
"Oh no,
approached
we've
it.
dealt with humans
You had to
before.
push
We
me
know
out
what
of the way.
we know what you guys do."
No,
Okay.
but that's interesting that you were saying that
expect better of
because
you,
the way the
Lieutenant.
Reapers work
You endangered
is they
the
come every
entire
50,000
mission.
years to
Don't be
harvest
so hard on him, Commander. We have no idea if that's what actually set it off.
the galaxy. Yeah,
Unfortunately,
but they
we'll
will
never get the
leave
chance to find out.
like primitive life
The beacon
alone.
exploded.
So when they
The
came
system
50,000
overloaded.
years
The
ago,
blast knocked you
we
cold.
were
Williams and I had to
what was
carry you back
50,000
here
years
to
ago?
the
What were we
ship.
doing then? Proto-humans.
Yeah.
So,
I don't suppose it
Gotta get
occurred
my
to you that
running
even
on
Prime
points up.
has medical facilities.
Listen,
so
you're
they were
better
like,
off in this
"You're
infirmary
primitive.
than in any hospital
You
on
got
Eden
time.
Prime.
See in 50,000
Physically,
years and we
you're fine.
fucking
But
reap
I
you."
detected some
Okay.
unusual brain activity.
So that's how that
Abnormal
happens,
beta
and how
waves.
that's happened
I also
for
noticed an increase in your rapid
countless cycles
eye
before.
movement. Signs
Yeah,
typically
like, if we're
associated with
talking-
intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our exo holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it.
what?
Shepard, I need to
Oh, he's a
speak
captain. She's a commander. So she's
I
got
actually-
Lieutenant
I'll be in
she's
the
an
mess
L.
if you need
Yeah,
me.
she's either gold oak leaf then if she's a lieutenant commander.
Sounds
No,
like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander.
yeah, she's
Are you
she's
sure
gold
you're
oak leaf.
okay?
He's a bird. If he's a captain, like
Yes.
if his rank is a captain.
Yes, yeah.
I'll live.
I won't lie to you, Shepard.
The ranks are weird in this game
Things look
because it's
Nihilus is dead.
like, yeah,
The
she's
beacon was
like naval
destroyed and
personnel,
Gensler invaded.
but she's also a marine.
The
She like goes
Council's going to
groundside
want
and
answers.
shoots things.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like a weird
The
blending of
council
like
can kiss
marine
my
ranks
ass.
and navy ranks.
I won't let them blame me for losing the beacon.
Kind
I didn't
of,
do anything wrong.
because there are like
I'll
strictly
stand
naval
behind you and
personnel,
your
like,
report, Shepard.
Yeah.
person who serve
You're a
on
damn
ships
hero.
Yes.
all the time, and then there
That's
are like
not
the
why I
groundside troops like
It's
Shepard,
Saren,
Ashley.
that
So like
amateur.
with the Marines,
Saren's a
they'll
specter, one of the
they'll be
best,
like PFC.
a living legend.
Yeah, like
Or-
actual Marine Corps. Yeah.
Yeah,
Working
but
with the
only
gift.
up until
It means he's gone
where
wrong.
like their ranks like
A
start to
rogue
converge.
specter's trouble.
Mm-hmm.
So
Saren's dangerous.
with Ashley,
And he hates
Gunnery
you.
chief.
she was like a Marine. She started off as a private first class,
Mhm.
and then like second or third class after that.
He didn't come to Eden
And then
Prime
it'll be,
because
like,
he hates humans.
Petty officer
You're right.
for
Saren has
like
allied
the
himself
naval
with the Geth.
crew,
I don't know
and then they
how.
converge
I
at.
don't know why, but it had something to do with that beacon. You were there
I
just
guess
before
what
that
like a
beacon
corporal would be,
self-destructed.
and then like the
Did you
Navy
see anything?
equipment and all of that.
Any clue that might
That's
tell
like a
us
petty
what
officer,
Saren was
third
after?
class. Yeah.
Yeah,
Seeming
there was a
for-
breakdown
seeming
of the ranks in this game.
Okay, we'll
I'm trying
find
to
it.
find it.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
Whoops.
A vision. A vision of what?
I saw
How would
synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the council,
No.
Shepard.
Oh shit.
They'll
wait,
think
no.
I'm crazy.
Yeah, probably.
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology, blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction, whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war.
Saren is also a Spectre.
He has the
Yeah, I know
secret
he's also
Okay.
a Spectre. That's why he's like,
He's
I'm
an
here for
army of
help. And I
Geth
remember
command,
that being
and
like,
he won't stop
humans
until
aren't
he's
trusted to be
wiped
Spectres
humanity
yet.
from
And
the
this
Right.
is
face
kind
the
of like,
galaxy.
hey, we need to question the Spectres for this game. And I think depending on your
I'll find
actions.
some
for the
way to
second
take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere,
What the
do
fuck?
almost anything.
Why does it make that
That's
noise?
why we need the
Because of
council
suction.
on our
Oh.
side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the council.
How do
They'll
you
want to
treat
see
the
us
council in
as
this
soon as
game?
we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close.
with more respect.
Head up to the
than
bridge
I
and
do
tell Joker to bring us
Alliance.
into dock.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was like, do you save the council? Do you look
Absolutely, all the time.
Really?
Every single time, yeah.
Huh. So, because it's weird, because you are brutally, like, because you're like, oh, borderline racist. I'm like, no, like,
Well,
you get the job done.
yeah.
Like, that comes first.
I don't think I've ever played purely Renegade.
Okay.
So I'll mix some Paragon in there, just to, because I'm not like a psycho. I'm not gonna.
No, I'm not, and I'm not saying that you are. I was just curious of like, how do you? I don't know. I'm curious. I'm excited to see how this is going to shape out for us because just of the like, just very different of how like perspectives of like you're like, okay, I'm gonna get the job done, and it's like you cannot ask, you cannot question my methods.
Mhm.
If you say you want this done,
Yep. And it's like not all Spectres operate like they have so much freedom to get the job done.
Mhm.
Like they could be completely diplomatic. They could do peace talks. They could pay people off. They could fucking blow up buildings and poison people to get what they need done. I like that. That's why it's more like Sam Fisher and less like James Bond.
yeah.
What? Oh, I remember that.
Probably gonna skip out some of the fluff dialogue with people.
Yeah.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money?
Why I would like defer to the council more is because they've been here longer. They have more of a grasp on what's going on. We are very new.
No, that's a completely.
Yeah.
Such a cool ship.
It is a cool ass ship. It's fun because it's basically a submarine.
Huh.
Because it has like stealth drives where it like instead of venting the heat, it like
Look at the size of that ship.
The essential
contains it.
flagship
But you can only do that for so long because you'll
Wow,
cook
size
everybody
is-
alive.
Yes.
Why
Um,
so touchy, Joker?
I'm
Yes.
just saying,
Isn't this supposed to be like an old Reaper ship?
That? Oh, the Citadel?
Yeah.
No.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Kind of.
good thing it's on our
It's supposed to ease or like
Citadel
facilitate
Control,
the
this is
harvest.
SS
Okay.
Normandy,
But-
requesting permission to land.
Everybody that finds it in the cycles, they're like, oh, sweet, free space station. Let's place our fucking capital here.
Really?
Pretty much.
That's cool.
Roger, Alliance Tower, Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance
I,
Tower. Please proceed to dock 422.
Yeah, and I know that I think they talk about it in one of the books where they talk about how space battles in this thing are like light years apart or hundreds of miles apart.
Yeah, like thousands of kilometers
Yeah.
for the dreadnoughts. Because they have cannons that are basically the same length of the ship and can really fire shit.
It's like the
It's an
Mac cannons
outrage.
from Halo.
Yeah,
Council
and
would
like
step in
it's
if
not
the Geth
going to stop
attacked a
because
Turian
there's no
colony.
friction in space.
The Turians don't found colonies
But
on the
as you
borders
start
of the
closing
Terminus
in,
systems.
that's when
Ambassador.
you start
Humanity
using
was
like
well aware of the
destroyers,
risks when you went
frigates,
into the Traverse.
What
fighters.
about Saren?
even.
Yeah.
You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action.
You don't get to make demands of the
So
council.
yeah, like as you're drawing closer,
Citadel
that's when you
Security is
sending out like
investigating your charges against
flotillas
Saren.
of frigates.
We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
destroyers. It basically goes far, long range, mid range,
Close
very,
range.
very close range. Yeah,
Half your crew with you.
Just the
but
ground team from
if
Eden
you're
Prime.
very, very close
In
range, you've
case you
done
had
something.
any questions.
You haven't taken
I
out the
have
target
the
before you were
mission
supposed to.
reports. I assume they're accurate.
They are.
How do you feel about
Sounds like you convinced
the ambassador
council to
being
give
like,
us
I
an audience."
demand this to the council. We can't have.
They were not
I hate that
happy.
motherfucker, and I'm glad I get to shoot him in the
Saren's
third
the
game.
top agent.
Oh, really?
They
Yes,
don't
see the
like
thing.
him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there.
Yeah,
They
he
don't
probably
stop
has
him,
good
I
points,
will.
but I don't.
Settle
like
down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres.
How long do the Turians live?
Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few
I think
things
roughly about
before the hearing.
the same.
Shepard,
you
and the others
length
can
as
meet us at the
humans,
Citadel
which
Tower,
around
top level.
now is
Make
probably
sure
like
you
closer
have
to
clearance to
150.
get in.
Okay.
So maybe that. I don't know. I don't think it's ever explicitly
And that's
said
why I
how
hate
long
politicians.
live. Sorry, can live up to 1,000 years.
I know that they live a super long.
Solarians live like 40 years.
Yeah.
Krogan, 800 to 1,000 years.
I love the next two games when the Krogan are trying to reproduce, and Rex is like, "I need to stay away from."
Oh yeah, it's the third game. Yeah.
So I would say we should go talk to some of the species and things like that, because because I know that they're like the two aliens somewhere around here that are like having a full conversation where the one guy like has to say his emotions.
Yeah, you're talking about the street creature. I don't know if it's...
No, like you passed the room like a while back.
Oh, yeah.
Like I would, we should show some people something.
Yeah, okay,
like,
I see what you're saying. Yeah, we'll go back to that.
Because that like the dialogue in this game is what makes the game as good,
Yeah.
for an RPG. And with as well as you're going through everything else, I'm assuming. Yeah, these big weird guys.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
Sorry to interrupt. Go about your business.
Thanks to you, human. Good day. Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations.
And I love how weird and different that is. Like,
why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the L-Corps groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
So if those two
Tell me about the
people,
history and
if those
origins
two
of the
races
L-Corps.
are like discontent with this, can you? Because I know, like, I think the end of this, like, it's trying to get Anderson on the council. Can you like usurp to even get them on the council, or is that like actually not an option at all?
Probably. Within one lifetime, we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
Huh.
I'd like
Within
to know
one
more about
lifetime.
the culture of the L-Corps.
I don't know how long you're
Frankly,
Yeah, that's just
the L-Corps prefer
But
the
like to say,
safety
like
and
within one lifetime
familiarity
we've
of
done
our
this,
own
I'm assuming a
colonies
while.
confines of space travel.
Yeah, isn't Liara
Our
like
society
a?
is built on small,
She's like
tight-knit
in
groups.
essence like a
So
22-year-old.
we are
in this
always
game.
welcoming to
She's a
outsiders.
baby.
She is a
Our
tenth
government
how
tends
old
to
she
be
could
very
be.
Yeah.
stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where like I genuinely think like sure dealing with because I'm one of those people like in my line of work I hate fucking political meetings and we have them because it's engineering.
Right.
But like, hey, this person here needs help, or I want to like talk to these people to learn more. Like the people that actually do the work, I want to talk to them and meet more about them. That's a cool view.
It is. They didn't have those in the original release.
Hey, I know you. I know that blue armor.
Give me more time.
I've seen people take your
Stall
cutouts to
Stall
fancy
the
restaurants.
council. Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation
Executor?
is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard,
What's up?
Garrus
Oh, are you hungry?
I was the
I don't know.
officer in charge of the CSEC investigation
Probably.
into Saren.
I've been trying to cut down on my calorie intake.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Oh, we can't talk more to him?
No, for right now though.
Okay. Does the R come back in the third game?
Yes.
Okay. If you do the DLC in other orders for Game 2, can you get the R back earlier, or is it always just like a...
No, she's only in that DLC.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because the way it resolves,
The hearing's
I
already
don't want
started.
to
Come
spoil
on.
it,
That's
but like
fine.
you like storm a ship, and then she takes the ship for herself, so she's just on the ship.
Oh, okay.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but
Ooh.
there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've
Like
read
humans.
the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is
That
hardly
is sadly
compelling
fair enough. If you
proof.
black out, it can
Yeah.
make
I
it
resent
inadmissible
these
and portable.
accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always
You
seem to
look
be involved
less...
when humanity
No,
makes
your
false
eyes still look
charges
messed up.
against me. And
It's
this
because you can
must
see
be
his
your
whole
protege,
eyeball.
Commander
Yeah, oh, okay. But the arm
But you're
still
not
looks...
supposed to.
His arm still looks weird.
Yes.
Like, come on.
You're the one
We're
who
getting
destroyed the
AI in
beacon, and you
2024
tried
that
to
can make
cover
you
it
look
up.
and say whatever I
Shift the
want. You
blame
can't
to
fix that
cover
fucking
your own
arm?
faults. Just like Captain Anderson. He's taught you well. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
You need to stop.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I
I
defend
feel
my
like
innocence
he is
against
also
this kind
playing
of
one of the ways
testimony?
that you can play
I
this game.
agree.
Because you can just constantly
Our
disconnect
judgment
from
must
the
be based on
Council if you
facts
want.
and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
I do not.
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
Ooh.
This meeting is adjourned.
I mean, she's fair. That is a fair, like, it's a traumatized smuggling dock worker.
Right.
So,
Eyewitness
yeah.
accounts are like notoriously not great.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every
Okay,
colony we
Anderson,
have is
you
at risk.
kind of sound
Every
like
world we
you're
control
right,
is
but
in
you
danger.
also
The whole Earth isn't safe.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
Like this.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding
I
something.
was letting this finish out.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job.
Yeah, I can't really trust him.
I won't waste my time with you, loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
I see.
The
I would be
ambassador's
like, we
right.
kind of need to
I need
cut
to step aside.
you out because
I need to
you've
take
said a
care of
few
some
things now in a
business.
couple ways.
Captain,
I'm like,
meet me in
you,
my office.
like you both are wrong.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Thought you said he was a drunken loser.
Couldn't hurt to go talk to him. Just be careful. I wouldn't call him reliable.
That's fair.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Yeah, like, both of you guys are not the right to have over here for politics. Like, the one guy was just a way too forward. And then Anderson being like, he's doing this. Like, okay, you sound...
Calm down.
Yeah, like, you need to chill out. I forget what I was going to say there. I know eyewitness accounts are very untrustworthy, and Neil deGrasse Tyson has been like...
Wait, what's untrustworthy?
Eyewitness accounts.
Oh, yeah.
Neil deGrasse Tyson talks about one of the only times he's ever called in for jury duty. He sits down, and they go, we have an eyewitness, and they go, can anyone not like deliberate or pass judgment based off of an eyewitness account? And Neil deGrasse Tyson holds up his hand and goes, I cannot pass judgment if there is only one eyewitness, or if it is only an eyewitness account. And judge goes, all right, is anyone else out there like not able to do that if we don't have more than one eyewitness account? And he's like, that's not what I said. But the guy behind him goes, sir, you were here, and that's not what he said. Like, you literally just misconstrued it, and this happened right in front of all of us. And it was just one of those, like, you're right, it can't be trusted. I like a lot of his, like, he talks about, oh, that's what we're talking about. So, talking about, like, the first war with, for first war, first contact. And he talks about at one point, you know, what's to say that aliens haven't come into our solar system, looked down at us, like, and been like, nope. What's going on there? Like, could you imagine, like, a plant-based species that sees us, like, eating plants constantly?
Right. Those fuckers are crazy.
Yeah, like, and like, then eating, like, baby plants, because, like, we want, like, baby carrots, baby celery, or baby tender. Spinach.
Yeah.
Wow, who are these guys? Are they Turians? I mean, I think they're Turians into death. I like, what was it? Is it the second game or the third game where they kind of, like, introduce a race of, like, alien species that, like, they're, like, the fat ones that just, like, they're bad, they die, that's their job.
Oh, the Turians?
Yes.
They actually, are first in this game, but it was through DLC, which we will be doing.
I figured we'd go through all of it.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I just ate that.
I love the pit-up model silhouette designs. They're so good.
The what?
The pit-up model silhouettes. Yeah. Like, it's one of my favorite art things from, like, from watching, like, just World War II, and, like, we even got to see it a lot playing, Titanfall.
Yeah.
I was about to say Attack on Titan. Oh, that's, so BD, for BD1 for, Star Wars. It's called Buddy Droid 1.
Right.
He is the younger brother of BT1.
Wasn't there like a BT like taint scheme in Fallen Order?
There is.
Yeah.
Wow, he is. So, do shields work by being overloaded in this?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not like you're like punching through them. You can't.
They literally can't hold it. There's too much.
Being overwhelmed.
Wow.
Which is why weapons like shotguns and assault rifles or anything that shoots fast or more than one shot at once can overwhelm them more quickly.
Is there like a magnum that is used for, or are they just like random pistols?
Random pistols.
Wow, this bar is either really loud or there's a lot of deterrent or like noise cancellation. This is literally like Jabba the Hutt's palace with all the like.
Yeah.
Back off, Rex. Fisk told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fisk's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not.
How do you feel about Rex?
End of
Love
story.
Rex.
This story is just beginning.
Oh, is that a?
Out of my way, humans.
Oh my God, who is he?
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
The L Corps